Hello everyone, back again. It's Thursday the 8th of August. Just having a bit of an update on what's been happening in the UK. It's quite interesting. Of all these riots from the so-called far right that's been on the news, which they've been pushing, the media, I mean, they've been awful in all this, really whipping it up. If you think back to the COVID nonsense and the marches in London in 2020 and 2021, media didn't want to report on anything of it. You know, BBC, Sky, there was nothing said. You might have got a bit of, in the paper, 1,000 people protest, march through London, but that was it. Now, media are whipping it up. You've got Starmer, who started it with his speech about the stabbings and the unfortunate deaths of the 3 girls. And then people have had enough. And then he goes, makes this speech, and it's whipped everyone up. He's got their back up. Rightly so. I mean, consecutive governments have done nothing about immigration. I mean, we know they're encouraging it. But this is how it works. You see, there's a problem, reaction, solution to everything for the government. And what they've been doing is Blair, who's running the real brains behind the Labour Party now, he's of course a bag runner for the World Economic Forum and Davos, and he feeds it to Starmer. Starmer, I mean, everyone knows he's a complete puppet. I mean, it was the same under the Tories, under David Cameron, Theresa May, Boris Johnson. Their equivalent of Tony Blair for the Tory party was a guy called Dougie Smith, known as Dr. No. Nadine Dorries broke this story. He ran the Conservative Party. But getting back to Blair, see, his instructions: push this digital ID. Now we need a problem, get a reaction from the public, and then they can come up with their solution. You'll be safer, this won't happen with digital ID. But fortunately, after last night, when the media did everything they can to whip up trouble again on the streets, it was quite quiet. You had a few of the loony left, anti-protest, antifa, whatever you want to call them, and a few Muslims on the streets. But the UK citizens knew that, they know there was enough on social media to say that you're being played. And the media didn't get their story, the government didn't get their reaction. It's going to make for quite interesting. I do wonder whether they're going to have to stir it up a bit, so we might get some more trouble, knifing attacks or something, which I absolutely condone. But this is how the intelligence services work. We know they did it in Iraq, they did it in Syria, they did it in Libya. And the media are the tool. I mean, BBC got caught out in Syria trying to stir up. I think it actually came out after the Libya conflict that BBC was over there inciting trouble for Gaddafi. Anyway, the public seem to, hopefully, the majority of the public, the waking public, are seeing that they're being played, which is a good thing. Combine working its magic over there. Lots of dust. I've got to cut through this field, which is unfortunate. But it seems to be going in a different direction to me, so it's all good. Sorry about if there's much sound. It's quite a breeze up here. Come, mate. He's going to go jump in the river. So, getting back. Public seem to be seeing that they've been played. So what's their solution? Well, we have to put down the beliefs, the religion, the gods, come together for a better country, better world. Because at the moment the world's run by evil. I actually think it's been run by evil for a very, very, very long time. And I've got my own theory on what this place is. I think it's run by evil. That they've stuck this God figure up there for us to look up to and be our saviour. And then they brought in religions. You've got 5 main religions: Judaism, Christianity, Islam, Buddhism, Hinduism. And then within that, in Christianity, you've got the Catholics and Protestants. They're fighting. They fight against each other. You've got, in the Muslim religion, Islamic, you've got the Sunnis and the Shias. It's just to divide us. This is, you know, I'm of the belief at the moment that this is a matrix. Lots of people have been saying it for years. Because Elon Musk says it now, it's got some traction. But the solution, as I say, what we've got to do in the UK, the loony left, I don't think you can do anything with them, the Antifa. They're the real far right. Believe in freedom of speech, but they're freedom of speech. My body, my choice, but you must take the vaccine. I mean, back in the nonsense years, we was trying to help people. Hold on, my dog. Come on! We were trying to help people, and we was getting abused. They were the ones aggressive, the loony left. As I'm saying, if the Muslims and the UK citizens who want a better country come together, met in the streets and handshakes and put down your beliefs. My God's better than your God. My story's the right one, yours isn't. And turned and faced the government, now they've got a real problem. I do think they are panicking. That's why they're throwing everything at us at the minute. War. We've got an oncoming financial crisis. Bird flu, I think that's the latest one. They're going to throw it. But if we're prepared and enough people realise this is another problem reaction solution, we can defeat these lot. Anyway, anyone got any comments on this or anything want to add to this, please comment below. And thank you for watching. Catch you next time. Hopefully it's a better subject. But I still maintain we've got to encourage people that watch the mainstream news to turn it off, look around you, see what's really happening and think about it. Don't just, oh, I've seen that still on the news, it must be true, on the TV. Forget that. Create your own perception. Look around you, see what's really happening. And accept other people for what they are, and they have to accept you for what you are.